Yo, I'm Sickfishsticks and thanks for clicking on my video. There are an absurd amount of free games for your beautiful face to try this week. So today's video will contain the same amount of games as plastic in an average Kardashian family. So buckle in, it's going to be quick, to the point, with just enough spices to give you an understanding of each game. Starting us off, we have Gatekeeper Eclipse, which is a fast-paced roguelike shooter. You go on a quest to find some stolen heart of the universe or something like that, and in doing so shoot your way through the hordes of machine enemies asking for your attention. This is basically a Vampire Survivor Risk of Rain 2 with an isometric angle. It seems like a good fun, but the difficulty in this game made me call my mother and ask for some back rubs. Next up, Cide Club, which is a free-to-play side-scrolling shooting game. You choose your cartel and use special skills and weapons to battle monsters and other players to be the last one standing. You get to explore different maps and battlefields while trying to survive the fast-paced world. Cide Club is in early access and sitting in with mixed reviews. I think I read a review where a guy said save yourself the 4 minutes it takes to download. Ouch. But in all fairness, you should decide for yourself, so head on over to Steam and give Cide Club a go. Next up, the game played by over 20 million nerds. Black Desert Online is an open-world action MMORPG. You get to experience intense action-packed combat, battle massive world bosses, and fight alongside friends to siege and conquer castles. You also get to train in various professions such as fishing, trading, crafting, cooking, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not saying this game is play to win, but you can pretty much equip your wallet as your main weapon and slap all the poor people around. Very nice. In fairness, I have absolutely no time for an MMO, so I have no idea how good or bad Black Desert Online is. From what I can see, it's a heavy grinding and stupid RNG sprinkled with plenty of opportunities to pay to win. If you get it before March 9th, it's free to keep. Enjoy! Next up, QuackTown SmackDown. And yes, you heard me right. Play as a rubber ducky in this third-person arena shooter, utilize squirt guns and water abilities and sink your opponents to become the top duck of the tub. You get to battle it out in the bubble bath battlefield or the stormy sandbox. Customize your ducky to make sure that the lobby knows who the SmackDown King is. I wonder how the developers came up with this idea, and why was I not invited to that specific party? Anyway, QuackTown SmackDown arena shooter with a wet twist. Go have a look on Steam. Next game on the list is actually hurting my eyes, so we're gonna be quick. Bone Dust, a skill-based arena bullet hell, with fast-paced arcade-style gameplay and over-the-top epic boss battles. You'll get to battle against horrendous enemies using your playing cards as a weapon. It's all about putting your skills to the test and conquering the global leaderboard. To be completely honest, the inside of my eyeballs are now hurting. So if you want more of Bone Dust, head on over to Steam and enjoy it for yourself. Weirdo. Next up, we have BearCycle, which combines fast-paced motorcycle racing with wacky platforming madness. Here you will have to grind, grapple, and rocket your way through the story mode or create your own custom levels and share them online. It's really a fun little time killer with the story mode, and I mean seriously, it's a bear on a bike. What's there not to like? Ah damn, I should have been a rapper. Next up, we have Limbus Company. And as the executive manager of Limbus Company, you will lead your group of 12 sinners, venture into the buried facilities of Lobotomy Corporation and lay claim to the Golden Bogus. It seems most people who have had the pleasure of playing Limbus Company agree. Gacha seems generous, the turn-based combat is quite flashy and fun to watch, and the story is surprisingly good. So what's not to like? If you're in the market for a new turn-based gacha game, then head on over to Steam and give Limbus Company a joyride. Next up, we have Light of Alariya, which is an open-world third-person exploration puzzle game in which you traverse ancient alien temples and ruins to restore the power of the stars and awaken some sleeping civilization. A gloriously sandy little puzzler. About an hour's worth of relaxing puzzles and exploration with some impressive world building and nice quirky narrative. Realistically, it's not without a bit of jankiness here and there, but it's nothing game-breaking. For a student project, it stuck the landing very well. Great job, guys. Next up, we have Elong Plug. Yes, you heard me right again. Elong Plug. Play as an elastic plug trying to become as long as Lord Elon. Use your climbing, dangling, and stretching skills to collect coins and buy length upgrades, all in the hopes of Lord Elon accepting you into the fold. You get to explore a sky-high city in this 20 to 40 minutes adventure game where you play as a plug trying to become as long as Lord Elon. In fairness, climbing, dangling, and stretching around buildings may be the only way other pluggers will let you in their pool party. And I think we're just gonna leave it at that, so enjoy at your own expense. Next free game on today's list is Figment, which is an action-adventure game that invites you to explore a unique, surreal universe filled with music, humor, and multi-layered narrative. You get to join Dusty and his ever-optimistic friend Piper on an adventure through the different sides of the mind, seeking to restore the courage that's been lost. Figment was always one of those titles on Steam that I'd seen around and commonly goes on a heavy sale, but I never paid any attention to it. Finally, I decided to give it a proper go, well, since it's free, and I wasn't disappointed. It features fun puzzles, an excellent soundtrack, and symbolic art with a heavy attention to detail. You should go and put this on your try list, get your hands on it before March 9th, and it's yours to keep. Next up, we have Gripper, which is a story-driven action game with boss fights on wheels. Tear your enemies apart with a grappling hook and rip out their metal hearts to gain abilities. In the end, you have to rescue all of your family while uncovering the secrets of the collapsing world. I mean, there was an attempt to create a story. In fairness, it's only a demo version of the game as it's set to be released in around 3 weeks, but from what I've seen, it actually doesn't look that bad. It seems to be story-driven with professions and customization built in, so get ready to kill, upgrade, rinse, and repeat. The big AAA game, Wulong Fallen Dynasty, was just released a few days ago and is currently sitting in with mostly negative reviews on Steam. Ouch. I guess the developers needed to think outside of the box, so they've opened up for a demo if you want to give it a go and see if you agree with the reviews. A majority of gamers seem unhappy with the optimization on PC, placing it worse than Wild Hearts optimization, and that homie is saying something. I've done the stupid mistake of buying the game. I wanted to do a gaming review about it, but I'm not sure now if that's gonna be a good idea. The nice thing is that there's a demo out for a few more days over on Steam if you want to give it a go. It'll give you a good idea about the game and see if it's something that will tickle your nutsack in just the right way. That pretty much brings us to the end of today's video. That's like something like 10 games in 8 minutes. Oh my god, we are very fast. Please, if you come across any games that I might have forgotten, then please add them in the description because sharing is caring. And that's pretty much all I have for you in this one. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch my video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not? Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.